Hey guys, if you are new, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. This week is going to be another sit down and talk video. Last week was a workout video. I kind of want to keep it even inside of the gym and outside of the gym, just because what's going on outside of the gym is just as important as what's going on inside of the gym. I also don't want you to get too bored watching just workout videos or just sit down videos, so I figure kind of alternating gym workout videos and, sit down outside of the gym content would be best. So this week we are going to talk about how to stay healthy during the holidays. This is going to go up probably tomorrow, so almost exactly a week before Thanksgiving. So it's an important thing to talk about. It also is, the holidays are also a time when a lot of people kind of fall off tracks on their fitness journey, and then it becomes, I'm just going to wait until the new year, which turns into a New Year's resolution. It is perfectly normal to stay on the path to a healthy lifestyle during the holiday seasons. Honestly, fall and winter are my best times for cutting. Even during the holidays, I somehow drop weight. I don't know if it's because in the past I had been in college and there's that routine, so I was more on a schedule than I am during the summer or what, but for some reason I was just able to lose more weight that way. So we are going to go ahead and get into the first thing, and this is the most important thing out of the whole entire video, guys. Remember the purpose of the holidays. I know it becomes very hard to restrict yourself and not necessarily want to eat a whole lot or not be able to track what you're eating, and that's frustrating. But the whole entire purpose of the holidays are to spend time with family, and that should be your main concern instead of worrying about what you're eating. Kind of to go with that, like I've told you before, I have a cheat day every week and a rest day every week. So during the holidays, I kind of rearrange my cheat day and my rest day to be the same day as that holiday. I used to go in on Thanksgiving. I might still be going in on Thanksgiving depending on when we leave to go to our first house. I go in on Christmas Eve. My gym is closed on Christmas Day, so workouts are not an option on that day. But last year I did not go in on Thanksgiving, and that just kind of depends on what you're doing that day. It's not that big of a deal. Obviously, your cheat day, don't go out to eat at McDonald's the day before Thanksgiving if you already know that you're going to be eating a lot on Thanksgiving. Use that as your refeed day. Use that as a day where you're getting a bunch of carbs and fats and protein and you're really not tracking anything. The next thing is to not fill up at one house. And you might only have one house to go to for Thanksgiving. If you do, you're lucky. I've noticed, especially since I got in a relationship, I mean this in the most loving way, have kind of an itinerary for every single holiday. So at some point we go to my family's house, my boyfriend's family's house. He's got two, like his mom and his dad are separated, so he's got two different houses to go to. I've got to have the holiday with my family at some point. This year we're having Thanksgiving with my aunt who lives 2 hours away, and then Christmas Eve we do something with his grandma too. So we're kind of everywhere during the holidays. And my point for this is, don't fill up at one house. For a lot of holidays there are staple foods. For Thanksgiving it's usually obviously turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, gravy. If I go back for a second plate, those are not things that I put on that second plate. So, for example, we're going to my aunt's house first. I'll go get my first plate. It will have all the staples on it and a couple little things that I wouldn't expect to have at both houses. And then I would go up if I were to get my second plate, if I'm still hungry at that point, and I get the things that are specific to that house. And then when we go to the next house for Thanksgiving, I will get a plate with staples on it and a couple of extra things, and then on my second plate it will have, you know, the things that are specific to that house. So don't fill up on staples, but enjoy the things that you wouldn't have necessarily at every single house. I know that sounds kind of like not robotic, but you've got to think about what the staples are, what you're going to have more than one opportunity to eat, because some of these things you only get once a year. Green bean casserole for me is super easy to make. I've never made it because I kind of don't want to know how to make it, but it is my favorite holiday food, and it's one that I will get multiple servings of at every single house that we go to. So that is my one that I go back for, and that is completely okay. If you have a favorite food, don't not eat your favorite food because it's not good for you. Kind of to go with that, with all of this refeeding that you're doing, you're going to have killer workouts in the gym. You're going to be eating a lot of food, a lot of carbs, a lot of fats, probably a lot of starches, things that are going to make your workouts really good the next few days. So anything that you're eating, use it as fuel for Friday, Saturday, maybe even Sunday. So if worse comes to worse and you're getting to that place where you're like, oh my gosh, I've eaten a lot at every single house, you're gonna burn it off Friday and Saturday. The last thing that I forgot to put in is, do not starve yourself before you go to whatever house you're going to. Eat a good breakfast. Honestly, if you're only going to one house for dinner, eat a healthy lunch and get something in your belly. Because if you eat breakfast and you starve until dinner, you're going to basically like binge on dinner, which I guess is kind of the point at Thanksgiving and Christmas because everyone eats. But if you're having a healthy breakfast and a healthy lunch, you're going to have more food in your stomach and less room to fill up on, not that it's all unhealthy, but the more unhealthier foods that come with Thanksgiving. So I hope that this helps. I hope that you guys can stay on a healthy lifestyle journey. I probably just butchered that. It's okay. But it's possible. I've done it. People have done it. People do it. You just gotta kind of stay with it. Rearrange things. Rearrange your cheat days. Rearrange your rest days. Most importantly, remember what the holidays are for. You're seeing family that you don't necessarily get to see all the time. You're not thinking about what you're eating as much as you would every other day. And that's okay. That's fine. Just use it as fuel. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you liked it. And I will see you guys next time. Feel free to reach out to me whenever you need to. Thank you so much.